This is the first topic. I think I might close down my DMs again. Right. As in my whole like YouTube career or just entertainment career, I could say that my DMs have been open out of like the 5, maybe even 6 years. It seems like time's just flying by. My DMs have been open like 2 of those years, right? For the last 3, maybe even 4 years, my DMs were closed on all platforms. You couldn't send me a DM on Discord. You couldn't send me a DM on Instagram. Same thing on Twitter. I don't know if TikTok has DMs because I'm barely on there. I just upload and leave. Yeah, I'm not scrolling. I just upload and leave. Right. And I was doing that on Instagram up until recently. Now I just be looking through whatever it recommends. I don't follow anybody, but I think I'm going to follow some people today sometime. Anyway, I digress, man. When it comes to that, right, I was not really willing to receive DMs because people be crazy. People are wild. They try to get too personal, or they try to use me as the end all be all for certain decisions, especially when it comes to content. They'll like send me every video they created and expect me to like dissect and evaluate each individual video, right? Or like try to get me to justify their opinions. Some people, I like to troll them. Like they'll send me something and say, hey, I gave an opinion about black people. What you think? And I'm just like, well, why the hell would you send that to me? Oh, just to see what you think. Why? Because you're super intelligent. I'm like, word, son? Word? Why else? And it's literally, I know it's because I'm black, right? And I'm not offended, but watching them squirm, I like your opinions. Why else? Just say because I'm black. And then I let them know once they actually confess it's because I'm black. You don't need a black opinion, guys. You don't need my stamp of approval because I'm going to say whatever you want. Like, I can't be a pirate and say whatever I want and think that I can dictate what the hell other people can say based off of skin color. But I digress. That kind of stuff gets annoying. I'm not the black seal of approval. I'm probably the worst person to give you an opinion. I ain't going to encourage you to do, I guess, what's the most popular thing to do based on society. I'm going to recommend you do the thing that I would do, which is be extremely honest, which most people wouldn't recommend. You got to deal with a whole bunch of other stuff like buy sheep. But yeah, people have to stop that kind of stuff. Or like people would DM me and ask if I said something in a live stream and that was about them. Yes, because that's what I do. I'm pointing out specific people and not the plethora of people that do the same exact thing every day. You think you're the only person that just sends me random DMs about nothing that got nothing to do with me in any way, shape, or form, or maybe even send me a DM trying to get me to attack a smaller creator that you're personally beefing with, right? And it's like, hey, do my bidding for me. And it's like, no. Or like they'll send me a DM and just try to get way too personal with me, and I don't feel comfortable. And like it's kind of like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place because you don't want to be like an asshole or be perceived as one by your supporters, right? They'll send you stuff, and of course you want to be able to engage. And sometimes, man, I even get some dope topics from you guys or recommendations, right? So it'd be a shame if I had to shut that down because there's a bunch of weirdos that are taking it to the extreme, fam. You guys have heard me debate, or not even debate, just smoking people when I allow conversations of them to call in and cry and bitch and moan about why I didn't talk about every single topic that they suggested to me. Yeah, you covered the other stuff, but you didn't cover this one thing. There's one thing that I sent. It's like, damn, fam. What's the other alternative? Just blocking people, and then I get the reputation for blocking people? Fam, already I have the reputation for blocking people who disagree with me, and that's wrong as hell. I literally only have 3 people blocked on this channel currently. I usually only block content creators that's trying to like dig for clout, right? If you're just a normal person talking crazy, my block don't last 24 hours, right? I always tell people that like, yeah, you could come back tomorrow and try again. If I block you, it's because you're disturbing the chat currently, right? Or just being a bitch. One of the two, right? But if you're trying to make the whole thing about you, it disrupts the live streams and it really messes up the entertainment for other people. You know what I mean? So yeah, not every call out is about anybody specifically. There's like groups of people that do the same thing. And not to sound like cocky or anything, but if it happens that much, how can I remember one specific person? Let's think about that. Like, I have multiple channels. I'm doing multiple things, research. I'm backed up on video essays. I got to try to get those out, right? As well as me trying to step up my content creation on other channels and experiment with new channels that I don't tell you guys about, but I just run, right? A whole plethora of things, plus my personal stuff. But then for me to have to hold other people's personal stuff on my shoulder is unfair. I don't come on here and cry to you guys about personal stuff in my life. Y'all don't know nothing about my family besides jokes and stories that I tell. Right? I'm like, this thing happened and this and woe is me. I don't do none of that at all, fam. And I don't know why people expect such from content creators. I think that's extremely unfair. Extremely unfair. But I don't want to be the a-hole that asshole. Why am I censoring myself? I should censor myself a little bit more. It might help with I guess YouTube suppressing my content. But anyway, I just wanted to make this small segment to let people know, chill the hell out. Chill out, man. Chill out. I don't want to close down my DMs, right? But if I keep getting creepy messages, right, and people expecting me to like, nigga, don't hit me up at no 2 a.m. Don't do that. Asking about like if I'm talking about you. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't even, nigga, I don't remember no names like that. Like, how much I smoke? Are you crazy? How much I smoke? The reason why I'm doing this is because it just popped up in my head. I still don't know who I'm talking about. I'm that high. But yeah, fam, I think people, you gotta chill out. I'm gonna just start ignoring people. That's what Rebel Man suggested, right? Like blatantly, like just don't even respond. Somebody sent me a dumbass question. I'm not even gonna answer. You might just see that I seen it and then I'm just gonna ignore. But then when I do that, they send me paragraphs for days. I'm gonna ignore those too. That's the best bet. Don't be weird, man. I do want to hear what you guys have to say, but don't be weird. Don't be weird. I don't want to be jaded towards content creators because of all the nastiness I've had to deal with, but don't be weird.